In the past 2 years of doing TikTok Shop affiliate, people often ask me if I'm still doing this or if I have stopped because I'm so busy running my community, developing a TikTok Shop website, and also working in the military full time. And the short answer is I've somewhat stopped. However, I'm still investing about 2 to 3 hours per week making TikTok Shop content, but that's only because I'm stretched so thin with time. And I managed to still make a pretty good amount of money for that little bit of time that I do invest into it. So in this video, I want to show you my entire process from choosing the products that I want to promote, actually showing you how I film those products, and then also showing you how much money I'm making from the 2 to 3 hours per week that I invest. So step number 1 is obviously choosing the right product to promote, something that will actually go viral. And this is a really hard topic to actually master, but it's something that I feel like I've done pretty well at. There's really only one place that you can go to actually pick viral products on TikTok Shop, and that is the product marketplace. So that's where we're gonna go and look at right now. And if you look at my screen here, you'll see you want to go to your showcase. If you haven't seen this before, if you're new, this is totally normal. Go to your showcase, which is that little shopping bag icon on your profile. Click on that, go to the TikTok Shop Creator Center. Once you click on that, you will find the product marketplace in your TikTok Shop toolkit. Click on that, and then you will be here with all the different products. And now there's tons of different ways you can go about this. You can go into the trending tabs, you can go into like tons of different categories. But really what I like to do is I filter, and then I filter 15 to 20% commission, just because that's a general commission that I want to shoot for. And then I click view results. Now what I do is I go through here and I look for any products that really stand out to me visually. That's the first thing I look for. I look at the pictures and I try to see what products really stand out as like, wow, that's very unique. And if it's a unique looking product, it seems like it would solve a really unique problem that a lot of people have. That's my first go-to. So I'm just scrolling through and finding things that look unique. And I generally go for tech products just because I like tech products, but obviously think to the niche in the topics and categories that you actually enjoy yourself. But I like tech products, so I'm gonna search through and try to find things related to that niche, but it's really anything that I can put my hands on that I think are actually good. Obviously Yeti coolers, that would be amazing because a lot of people like that product, but that's a high ticket price product and also doesn't have great sales. This product right here, this seems like it solves a really good problem that a lot of people have. And so I'd click on this and I would look at this first. So I would look at the photo and go, okay, this is probably a problem solving product that I could really utilize. It's at a cheap price point, so a lot of people would probably purchase this if it solves a problem very well. And then at the bottom here, you'll see it has 19.5% commission, which is actually really, really high on TikTok Shop. You're actually very lucky to get that commission rate. So that's really nice. And so I'd swipe up on that and I would request a sample if I like it. But the problem with this product, there are no reviews and there's only 84 sales, which is not very good. Usually I try to strive for about 1,000 sales or more. And then usually I won't go over 10,000 sales. Once it's over 10,000 sales, it's kind of saturated, or at least in my opinion, that's not the Goldilocks zone. But I think if it's over 80,000, that's where I start to call it saturated. So now what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll just keep searching through products that I generally like or could see potential for, especially high price products. If you can get your hands on high price products like this is definitely something I would recommend trying, because if you could sell 1 or 2, you're making a pretty good amount of money. You're making 22 bucks per sale. And plus they actually hold retention on videos a lot better because they're high priced products. They look a lot nicer on camera usually. They're kind of eye grabbing. And so people end up wanting to actually look at that video a lot longer, which boosts your video as well. Now I'll just keep scrolling, keep looking. And then once I come across something, again, that I really, really enjoy, I will stop on it. Let's say, for example, this Ninja Foodie Grill, for example. I would stop on this. There's no sales, so I'm gonna skip over that. But maybe we could see a Keurig coffee machine. We could see, there's just tons of different options, but you really wanna find ones that have decent sales. This right here, I don't know if you're into guns or not, but this is a very unique product that solves a problem. People want to always carry their guns in their cars, so maybe this is something you would want to do, have that product. It already has 4,800 sales, which is actually a really good number. It's at a good price point of $13, $2.52 per sale, which is pretty good. And then you request the button right here where it says get free sample. Click on that button and you can request a free sample. Now, if you are a beginner, a lot of times what I highly recommend is that you write out a little script and you send it to the people, as many people as you possibly can. You would go down to the bottom here where it says contact seller, and click on that and send them a pasted script that you send to everybody, and you send it to as many companies as you possibly can. I don't care what product it is or what niche it's in, just send out as many of those messages as you possibly can, and people are going to say yes and send you products for free. So that's if you're starting out. If you have been making sales, just start using that free sample button, but also message the sellers if you can as well. So you request that product and you get it mailed to your house. Now let's say that you ran across this product right here. This is the Kodak photo printer. This product actually made me $15,000 in commission promoting this, and this is one of my favorite products to promote because it solves an obvious problem. People want to print off photos at their home with this product, and they don't want to go to the store and pay for it, right? So they have this device at home and they can simply print it off very easy. So this is a really good product. It solves an obvious problem. $127, kind of high price, but it makes up for it with the actual problem-solving features. And the other features here that I'd highly recommend that you look at, right, is 1,193 sales. That is a good number. That shows you that there's demand for this product, but it's not oversaturated. And then on top of that, 4.1 stars. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. And I actually really like this product, and I see potential in it. And Kodak's also a big company, right? So if you look at the bottom here, I have 20% commission. That's also exclusive to me. I think open commission rate is either 15 to 18%, and that's still really good. So I would 100% jump on something like this myself, which I did, and I would request a free sample. Now, let's say that you just got this product in the mail. You just got the product and you want to film content for it, but you're not sure how to film it or what to do or what to say or how to start the video, how to film it, anything like that. I have you covered. I have a full video I'm going to show you here in just a second of how I actually filmed this product and how I recommend that you film products as well. But the first thing that I do every single time is I go and I look up videos of that product. So I go and search up that product or something similar, and I try to see what other content people have made to promote this product or something similar. Once I find a video that looks like it did well, it has a lot of likes or has a lot of views, something like that, I usually use that as a reference or inspiration for my content. Now, I highly recommend do not steal their content, do not copy their video word for word, do not actually screen record their video and post it, do not do any of that. Make your own content, use it as inspiration, maybe take their hook, maybe take like how they filmed the content, the style in which they used, but I beg you, do not steal their content. You're just trying to learn what worked. The second thing that I do before I start filming is I go and I use my 10 viral hook script that I have in my program, and I 100% recommend this thing. It's actually super nice to have. I just pull it up, I look and I see which ones that I actually want to use for this specific product, and it works most of the time. Once that's done, I start filming the product, and I'll show you guys how I do that with this specific product here in the next clip. Can anybody tell me why it took them until 2025 to come up with photo printers that print off photos from your phone at home? All right, now we'll do angles like this as it comes out. And then I'm gonna do a voiceover after that part. So we'll do this. And then I will take off these little tabs on the end and film that. Move the money. This is fake money, by the way. All right. Other side. Cool. And then I'll edit out those edges so it doesn't look long, it just looks quick and nice. And now I will film a bunch of stuff, like look at all these photos or something, I don't know. And then now I'll do maybe one more, because I'm only at 28 seconds, so I might film a little bit more. Yeah, I'll do this, because this is actually a photo from it, so I'll just grab this. Now that clip took me less than 3 minutes to film and about 5 minutes just to edit, which is not much time whatsoever, but has the potential of making $20,000 to $30,000 in commission, which is definitely worth your time. Now I want to break down how much I'm making from these videos in this process that only takes about 3 to 4 hours per week and makes about 20 videos. Now, as you see from the screenshot, I make roughly about $1,000 to $2,000 per week, and it varies obviously, but it's still pretty drastic for only, again, the little work that I do. And remember, the more content that you make, the more potential you have of going viral because you have more fishing lines in the water. But that only matters if you actually understand how to make the content correctly. It takes practice and repetition to nail down the hooks and the creative creative ways that you can actually utilize this product to actually solve the problem for this audience and actually make them purchase. Now, these are all things that I teach in my community every single week, but even in more depth. And some of our members are making consistent $20,000, $30,000 months on TikTok Shop, and even some new members making about $500 per week, which is pretty crazy. And the best part is you can join on a 7-day free trial and cancel at any time for whatever reason you want, 100% risk-free. If you guys are interested in that, I'll link it in the description down below. But again, this is a complete breakdown of everything that I'm doing to actually make this income, even while being time constrained. But so you guys don't have to deal with the headache, I have made a full beginner's guide breaking down everything that you guys need from step-by-step processes that will actually get you results on TikTok Shop. So if you guys want to see that, I'll see you there.